What's up, everybody? Super two. Okay, baby, no video for this Tuesday. I have no for y'all, man. Okay, I probably do a type of crazy trash news, out of so I probably do a video from Mobile, Alabama to with 18-year-old, and there was Jalien Lupton. So she's a female that got accused of basically a murdering, I guess, a grandmother in her home. So I seen the video to where I think the 18-year-old had turned like I think she went to her neighbor's home and she said that she murdered, I guess, her grandmother. How the whole so her neighbor had asked her to get out, and yeah, I think her name was the Cheryl Everett. So she had like told the 18-year-old girl, to get out of her home, or So I raised went to her. I think she was trying to like force her way to the home, and how she told her to get out, and how she is but I believe so that's I seen the video to where the woman had trying to beat her with the something in her hand, as to get out of the I guess the premises, and how she had ran on basically I took it away from the home, and how the woman had felt scared. So I guess the neighbor felt scared of the 18-year-old, and how she had told her that she murdered her. So I think the 18-year-old female had beat, I guess, I don't remember in their home. I believe they got to an argument or something went on. I don't know what happened, but I think she had beat her, I guess, to death. So I guess the lady was probably like a 7-year-old woman who was found dead in her home, and how she basically charged, I guess, with murder, and how the whole, I don't know. I feel like the whole news. I don't know. I feel like the whole news is kind of crazy. Too. I think, why would you be trying to murder your own grandmother for? Anyway, but I feel like it's kind of crazy until an 18-year-old female kills, I guess, her own grandmother, man, over one civil argument. How one argument turned bad. How one is, like, I don't know. I feel like one's in jail. I feel like one of them is is dead. So I feel like the 18-year-old had killed, I guess, her own grandmother over one simple argument, man. One argument I think could be avoided, but yeah, man, she's in jail for murder, man. So yeah, I'm sure you already did a little clip, y'all. So make sure like, comment in, stripes of peace. I'm out here to kill in peace.
Get out! Get out! Breaking tonight, terrifying moments caught on camera. An 18-year-old woman admits she just killed her grandmother while confronting a neighbor.
Jalien Lupton is accused of beating her grandmother to death with a mallet Saturday in Irvington. And tonight, the neighbor who got caught in the middle of the madness is sharing her chilling story.
Our Claudia Nichols just getting back from speaking with her. And Claudia, this was an emotional interview.
It was, Lanice and Cameron. Cheryl Edwards told me she's been friends with Diane Trest, the grandmother who was killed, for almost 10 years. She says she couldn't believe it when Diane's granddaughter tried to force her way into her home and admitting the unthinkable.
My grandma. Get out! Get out! Get out!
Just as I step outside the door, she's coming up my steps. And she says, I need help. I just killed my grandma. I killed my grandma. And she shoves me. And I said, no, wait, you're not going in my house. You're not. And I shove her back as hard as I can. And she falls down right there at the door. I grabbed my mop that you see there. And I started hitting her with my mop. And I said, go, get off my porch.
This horrifying video captures the moments 18-year-old Jalien Lupton confesses to a neighbor she has just brutally killed her grandmother next door. Investigators say a mallet was found near the 71-year-old's body. Cheryl Edwards recalls the terror on Saturday night when Lupton attempted to break into her home on Beverly Road in Irvington. Edwards says after the first encounter, Lupton returned a second time.
Just as I get to my door, she bams it with her shoulders and stuff and busts my door. My door frame was busted open, everything, and knocks me down on the floor. She said, I need your keys, I need your car. I'm like, you're not getting my car. You're not getting my keys.
She says when Lupton wasn't able to get her keys, she ran out into the road and was almost hit by an oncoming vehicle. Edwards says she followed her outside and flagged down the truck, telling them what had just happened.
They said, "What's going on?" I said, "She broke into my house. She pushed me down. She kicked me." I said, "She said she killed her grandma next door. She said she killed Diane."
My grandma. Edwards says she's lived next to Diane Trust for almost a decade and was heartbroken when she learned what Lupton told her was true. Diane was dead.
Diane was a God-fearing, loving woman. She went to church on Sundays. She went to Bible study. She helped with, school.
She says she had never seen Diane as proud as she was the day Lupton graduated high school just a few months ago.
Diane was so proud of her because she says she's going to be the saving grace for my family.
Lupton is charged with murder and burglary. She had her bond hearing today. She's on a $380,000 bond. She was also granted house arrest and an ankle monitor.
Okay, man, back to the video about the murder of, I say the woman who got killed. I said about 18-year-old, 18-year-old, like a granddaughter or something. But okay, the 18-year-old Jalien Lupton is in jail, so she's charged with murder. So but the thing is, I don't understand why this female. Things I don't understand. Why would this girl would try to murder grandmother for, man? It's a thing where, if you get to an argument with somebody, you should learn always, don't let your emotions overtake your, everything involving you should, avoid, get to argument with somebody. But I feel like, the woman got to argument with the grandmother and how, so like, but I believe she stabbed her own grandmother to death or beat her, I don't know if she stabbed her or beat her to death, I don't know. But I do believe they found, I talk about that mullet or something, mullet, something I found, it said on the, on the article. So it's like, they found, just the type of weapon or something, but I don't know. So I bet she murdered, I guess, her grandmother over argument, turned bad, and how she's trying, trying to ask, I get neighbor for help, but how she had told her to leave and, get out. But man, I don't know, it's crazy news about, 18-year-old who got charged with murder, how she stabbed her own grandmother, man. But I feel people gotta be careful about, on how they should, how use their anger, use their anger the wrong way, but how she ended up, killing her own grandmother. But it's sad, man, to where I think she's, I think going to jail for a long time, and how she can get life for murdering how I think her own grandmother is dead. So it's sad. So inshallah, coming in, strives for peace. I'm out here. Take care and peace.